Ayo, what's up, rockers? Welcome to Populace Chats, hosted by Caillou Michelson, Yolanda Bani, Lucy, and Sean Crackle. Do check it out every Monday at 6 p.m. All episodes are shot at Philippi Village, sound mixed and mastered by the Sound People.
What's up, rockers? It's Yolanda Bani umamgcina uqhamela intombi eqhamazelayo kwaye engqolayo molweni bethunana.
It's a Shapuzia, it's a boy Caillou Michelson, the host that does the most, aka Daddy Yone Bati Caillou Michelson.
That's Mufasa.
It's your boy Sean Crackle, the vlog of the vloggers. We're back, baby.
Yes, sir, guys. Insecurity, also known as Lucy. And we're back. We're back like we never left, guys. How are you?
I'm good.
Yes?
I'm good. I missed my fellow co-host.
Of course you missed me.
She back.
I'd be shocked if you guys didn't miss me. Where were you? I was in the Eastern Cape.
Yes.
Yes. I came back with the most expensive necklace ever. Yes.
Okay.
11,000 rand. Yes.
Okay. We're in a safety belt. Okay, I go in.
Yeah, but the Eastern Cape was amazing.
Breathtaking,
and
I'm sure.
It was.
For sure.
Guys,
Yeah.
the scenery in the Eastern Cape.
I told you.
Everything.
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah.
Outside of Cape Town, it's always beautiful to be outside of Cape Town.
Yes.
Yeah.
True.
Always
Especially
nature-wise.
Yeah, especially like
Ezilalini, 'cause it's
Ezilalini
peaceful.
is peaceful.
There's no noise.
Apart from Tagat, but it's very peaceful.
Zipila lezakho?
Aye, that's too much information.
Yo,
Is
you're
it too much information?
on there.
Like, and now you want
I mean,
to.
Oh, how are you guys? How are you guys feeling?
Yes, I am feeling good. I'm feeling great. This week was very unbalanced skolo, so I'm literally just sleeping, waking up,
Okay.
watching
Love that for you.
Netflix, and just
Sure.
going about my day.
Lovely.
So I've been good. Sean, easy?
I'm feeling well. I am grateful to be alive.
Yeah.
God is good.
All the time.
For the first time, you're
All the
wearing
time.
a Populace man.
Your prayers were heard.
Exactly.
Your prayers were heard. I'm wearing Populace merch.
Yes,
We are
sir.
so proud of you.
One
It's
bomb
out.
phone.
Yeah, it's out. It's the new winter range. Red
sir.
color. There are like 4 colors or more.
Yeah.
And yes, but yeah, new
The
different
South
colors.
African flag.
Flag.
Yeah,
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 basically.
in
Except
Jama. And then
yellow.
there's also white, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
white,
So
it's
white,
green, it's black,
blue.
it's royal blue,
And then,
and
there's
then
red.
it's that
The
red.
red.
Product red
Should I go yellow? Class.
Yeah.
Spinny.
for HIV season.
South Africa, our
Like,
land.
for what?
Also, that's a great.
No, I'm done. So
Also, it's also great that another thing I want to talk about now. We're talking about the South African thing.
Yeah,
June 16 happened.
sure.
We had our range coming out representing
Yeah.
South Africa.
Yeah,
Great
yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
We like
yeah.
that.
How was
Have you been?
been?
how have you been training?
No? Come on, see, Mata,
Unless
let's
as a
But yeah, man, I've been good. I think I'm feeling a lot more grateful, Glevig,
Yeah.
about a lot of things that's been happening, just
True.
surrounding my personal.
Yeah.
And it kind of made me realize that, like, it's as like it's really, really, really important to have gratitude in your life.
Facts.
Because for me, I feel like it's a matter of, always being grateful. But it takes your mind away from what's missing, and it brings you to what's happening now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's present. So I think the realization about instead of worrying about what's missing in my life, man, focus here to
On what you
what's present
have.
now.
Damn.
No,
Yeah, so that's
how
That
did
is
we
so
get
profound.
there?
Yeah?
Yummy.
Like, how do you guys feel about Ilando and
About what?
the gratitude?
That's being-
Gratitude.
Or being grateful just in general, Because I feel like
a lot of people miss that point in life. We're always complaining about, oh my gosh, I don't have the latest G-Wagon, I don't have the latest iPhone, I don't have the latest.
Like, get you again,
Who?
now.
No, guys, I'm just trying to make
Make an
examples. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I don't have the latest sneaker, not knowing that there's people who don't even have a sneaker to wear to begin with, So
Yeah.
we always complain about what we don't have and never look back at what we do have,
Sure.
So yeah, take a moment, be like, Yone, find gratitude in things that you have around you. I'm grateful for you guys. Oh my God.
Because sometimes where you are, it's a place that you've always prayed for.
Yeah.
And other things that you have are things that your heart yearned for at some point.
Exactly,
But
yeah.
that now that you have them, you are not as
grateful as you should be.
Satisfied.
You are not satisfied.
Yeah.
You are complaining. You're like, oh my God, I wish I had more. For example, let's make it ngento following. Let's talk about following.
Exactly.
Let's say you start your social media career and then you have no followers. The next thing, boom, you have 100 followers. You're like, oh my God, I wish I had more.
Sure.
But you did not even have
100 to
followers
begin.
to begin with. How about you acknowledge the fact that you have this, appreciate that,
100
be
people follow
grateful
you.
for what you have. 100 people follow you. Imagine if 100 people were to come to your show, for example. Imagine 100 people watching you. So definitely, people should start being grateful and complain less. Be grateful, then other things will come from being grateful. Because sometimes I feel like the universe or God or whatever it is that we believe in or not believe in, I feel like we don't get the things that we want, more things that we want, because we are constantly complaining. And then what happens now is what you already have, they take it away from you because you don't appreciate
Then it's
what
like
you have.
but you're not grateful.
Yes, and then complain ngabathakatha. Bengenzanga ngabathakatha.
Exactly.
Biggest money safety belt now.
I feel like now,
To me, it's not safe belt, man.
I feel like now also we are in a generation that is hard to please.
Sure.
Because like you can get the new iPhone. Uzafuna enye Populace next year. Uzafuna enye impahla ekhoyo kule season. Mhlawumbe yabo imerch ngoku. Nale uzayifuna what the last season uthenge yabo. So we are like constantly looking for new things to make us happy, like to please us.
Yeah.
We definitely conditioned to want more, basically.
Yeah. I feel like I'm also
And
like
it's
that.
engraved
Like,
in
I'm
us.
not gonna act like, oh my God, I'm not like that. I am like that. Sometimes I get things and I'm like, okay, but this was my goal to get this anyway. So I don't see the need, of clapping for myself or celebrating this. I want more. I want to move from here. What is next? From here, what is next?
Would you
And
say
I
it's human
forget-
nature? Ne? You would say it's human nature.
It's definitely human
I feel like
nature.
it's human
Wanting
nature,
more.
yeah.
And
I feel like it's human
I think
nature.
also it's you seeing yourself at a greater scale
Sure.
from where you are at the
Sure.
moment, which is bad. It's really bad. And it's something that I'm really working on to learn to be grateful. Learn to be grateful. Because I always say, why should I be grateful for something so small when there are people that are multimillionaires, billionaires? And I must just be grateful because I must be so grateful. Why is God treating other people like this and other people like that? But then I also forget that we can never be on the same level.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's the motion, it's the motive or the motion of there's nothing wrong with wanting more.
Yeah.
Don't get us wrong. There's nothing wrong with wanting better of what you have, but also being able to applaud yourself like, damn.
I am here
Lucy,
now.
you're here now. Wow. You understand? Yes, you want to be, let's say, because on the podcast sake, let's say you want to be a TV presenter or you want to be an award presenter, a mentor, stuff like that. But like, but here, I'm at Populace. I'm grateful for having this platform that I have. Even though I have like bigger dreams above it, just look back. Just,
That is so true.
damn.
So for each and every one of you, which was one significant moment you would say that you were grateful for Glonyaka
This year.
so far this year? Like since we in the first half, we're already done. Now it's going to be the second half of Glonyaka.
I would. Oh yes, I know what I'm grateful for this year.
Yeah.
The last 6 months.
I would say my social media following in
Yeah,
terms
yeah,
of
yeah.
Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
Yo, I grew in a blink of an eye.
You
Like
I
you
said
have
I
been on
was-
steroids
100K on
lately.
Facebook.
And
Like,
then I
you're
was
crushing
like,
it.
there. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, what is this? So
Sure.
I'm really grateful. It's literally the small things. I'm not going to count the big things. I am counting this one because
Sure.
it's, for me, it was like, whoa,
Yeah.
this is big. Because I would post on Facebook, I wouldn't even get 2 likes. And I understand why.
Sure.
I'm not really blaming the audience. I'm blaming myself because
was
I was not
consistent.
consistent. Yes.
Yeah.
I would post and then leave and go on TikTok because I'm so used to being on TikTok. But now, as soon as I told myself, no, you need to focus. And of course, with the push of Omnyumdenga Zombies, Ondimele
our boss.
endanyen all the
I
time.
know.
But
Our boss.
because of him, I'm very
know.
grateful for him as well. Like he's amazing. He's such an
Yeah.
amazing person.
Yeah.
I'm really grateful for that guy in my life. So he like pushed me, and then I realized, Uba, this is it. Yeah, but I need to like work on myself. So that's one thing I'm very grateful
Okay.
for this year.
Umna, I am really grateful for the people in my life because people shape who we are in general.
Sure.
You know, like even if Hlami, it is like your neighbor, once off, but like just chatting with them, or Hlami, asking them for advice.
We take that for granted.
You see what I mean?
Ooh.
And like
Because
people play
tomorrow
like a
not
huge role,
coming.
especially get more like friends, family and stuff like that. So I am grateful to have all of them in my life, and you know who you are.
Yeah.
Nani ke nikhona somehow.
That's
And
true.
nabandiyazi njani.
Before I say mine, also the thing that Tushon is talking about, being able to show gratitude to people.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Not
have
only
in your
being
life.
grateful of what you have, but the people around you, because it takes a village.
Yeah.
Takes
It takes a village.
It does.
You know? So what I am grateful of, I think I am grateful of everyone who's been supporting my career.
Yeah.
Yeah, because compared before I even came to, this is a fun fact. Before I came to Populace, I literally told myself I'm not DJing anymore. Like I literally was closing that chapter, and then Thandiswa was like, "You need to pick either it's a hobby or you're doing it as a career."
Sure.
And then I sat down and I looked
Pick a
back. I was
struggle.
like, "Okay, let's go with it." And then that's where I am. So I'm grateful for that. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, what are you grateful for?
And I'm
me-
so proud of you, by the way.
Thank you.
For me, I think it would also be the same thing. Because I mean, I feel like the reason why I say Relator song is because we're always together, right?
Yeah.
And now you get to see that, as you said, Sean, now you just said, Norush, and I just said, oh yeah, now that's been vital in growth here too. It's been with us, So now, in each and every ngamnye, I mean, for me, it was a matter of emceeing. Like when we started the Populace, it was like the same thing. Kulush, is it gonna be a hobby or is it gonna be serious?
Yeah.
That time, like I was not consistent, yeah, bro. And then he just gave me ultimatum. Either you with us or you're not. Yeah, bro. But I feel like that was just, it was good for him. It was a wake up call.
Yeah, for sure.
Because at
It was
that
a
time, I
push.
feel like I didn't appreciate enough what I had at the time. And if I didn't wake up, I would have lost it all. And not just, being Ukaya Michelson and whatever. But I feel like that one vital thing that made Ukaya Michelson, I could have lost it. And it means out to separation as it.
No one gives him his flowers. He deserves you.
Shout out
guys.
to Zolani Jama.
He's the
Shout out
one
to
that
Zolani
supplied
Jama.
me.
Man,
Shout
what a
out, man. So yeah, man, guys, it's been great. It's been lovely.
It's been amazing.
But then, like, if we are grateful for people and then people who are in our life, then why do we cheat on them? You know what I mean?
Wow, that took
Because
a
I
turn.
mean, like,
Yeah, that took a
like,
Yeah.
Dude,
if
what?
you are like my girlfriend and
Yeah,
I,
for sure.
Grateful to have you in my
yeah, well,
life.
Yeah.
and then why am I cheating on you? Like, why do I linger for more?
I think that we should be asking that question to you, since you are the cheater.
Tables
Yeah.
have turned in Populace.
I mean, you are the cheater. I mean, you literally confessed.
No, yeah, like, and it is something that I'm working on, you know.
Yeah.
Why do you cheat? Don't tell me something that you're working on. Why do you cheat?
Can I tell you why I cheat?
Please.
Firstly,
Sure, you just confessed.
I am single,
did.
Why I cheat.
so and the cheat per se, but
Sorry.
it's basically like just bouncing around in different stages. Because like we born about okay, play stage is wrong. Come and join it's better there.
So-
and also it is me seeking true love because everyone wants that true love.
Yeah.
I think this is why people cheat. People cheat because they think the
There's true
grass
love.
is greener on the
the
other
other
side.
side.
So
Black.
it's curiosity that makes
Sure.
people cheat sometimes.
Yeah.
So I think that's why you cheat. You cheat because you're curious.
You also
It could be
good I
better.
cheat, man.
This
Like,
could
like,
be
You
better.
just said the
You just
reason
said-
why I cheat is
but-
because
no, but I think about now, man, like
Sounds bad.
Yeah, it does sound bad because people
Okay,
who cheat
the
are
reason
dating.
why you are curious to a point where you leave your partner and
Not being
fornicate with other people while you are with your partner is because you are curious, ne?
seeking true love, besides curiosity.
I love this topic.
Seeking through love, yeah. Nina, uthi nilomfana na?
No, because
So
like uyakwazi
uthi
uhlala
ubana?
nomuntu ungafumani love.
So ungasayoyifumana komnye.
Seeking through love or seeking for love?
True.
Through.
True love.
Seeking what true love?
Hayi ke yabona ndi confused
Bruv,
nyana.
I understand
But
Ushawn because
please,
Ushawn
Please,
remember.
please clarify
Remember,
it for
Ushawn
me.
was in a 4-year relationship, right?
With that,
soulmate.
With that other
yeah.
high,
Yeah,
with the soulmate,
yeah.
and then it ended. in tears. Yeah, but it ended in tears. And
was
then he had
bad.
a period of Guyo. First of all, I think it was a recovery phase, right?
Yeah.
You were first recovering from there. But also, like, you were also exposed to so many options, right?
If you got a couple, I was like, oh.
Now you're confusing the
I got to pick up Becky.
So now you're confusing the fact that you're seeking for a true love, and it's just being out there and getting the excitement. You're like, fuck, I can move around with the stages and it goes. Right?
So can I ask?
So now it's a matter of,
Yeah.
is it because of your last, or do you like what you're doing, or
We
is
don't
it
wanna
just
be
a
committed.
reason we take time?
Are you afraid
Can
of
I-
commitment?
To be honest, Kumu,
Close.
I am like slowly understanding, but I think I might
Be afraid.
be tied back.
That's what I was about to say. I feel like Ushan goes to every other girl looking for his eggs.
I think I'm not sure.
So I feel like he
Definitely.
does that, and
think I'm
then
not
it's
sure.
not the same. Then he just
Yeah,
takes.
you are. Yeah, you are. I think you're so traumatized. You
Yeah.
are scared
Still
to get
attached.
out, and exactly.
Yeah.
Majority of men are like that. You guys, it's very hard for you guys to open up once you've been hurt.
Yeah.
It's difficult for you guys to just say fuck it and move on.
And put on the next.
You know,
Why am I
on
moving
to the
on?
next. You're not built the way that we are built, and that too is okay. So I feel like when you're still, holding on.
He just asked the question, and I feel like I need to
shame, man.
answer
I'm
you.
sorry.
Yeah.
He said, "Why am I?" He said, "Why am I moving on?" The real question is, why are you holding on?
Ooh.
For many reasons, Lucy.
I was fire.
No,
Let it cook.
I got fire. Don't let it cook. I'm only telling about why. I'm telling about
Why are you holding on?
Because I like told myself for like a full year. I think it was last year. I was like, you know what? This year I'm gonna try to like experiment different relationship. Yeah, well, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna try to date other girls. Nah, naman ndizama, naman see every month. It was like,
Damn.
okay, when
Whoa, damn, 12 girls
Yeah,
in
but also,
2024.
you know what? I don't think Sean is the only person that cheats.
I don't
Yeah.
cheat.
I don't think you're the only person
I'm
that
not
cheats. I
dating.
think,
We're not.
Well,
I mean,
Yolanda,
the soil.
thank you.
Yeah? Have I ever cheated before? I've cheated before.
Ngos.
I've cheated
Oh,
before.
Lord.
I've cheated on this other guy with a girl. He was boring, so I wanted something exciting.
I've never
before.
cheated.
And I'm not.
Speaking of
maybe I'm
gratitude.
low key proud of it. I shouldn't be, but I think I am because I was miserable in that relationship. He was controlling, so I was like, you know what? I'll find someone else
Yeah.
to mend my heart.
Damn.
And yeah, what about the damn way?
Damn, ka.
Did you
Cheater
find someone
of
else?
note.
Me?
Ban.
Yoza, did you find
mean-
someone else?
What?
Did you
I-
find someone
when?
else? Kaloku tell after him, you were like, you know what? I'm gonna find someone else. Did you end up finding someone else?
No, as
So-
in, whoa, Nanto Gandon. As in, I'll find someone else while I'm in a relationship with him. I'll cheat on him.
Oh, like after breaking up with him,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look somewhere
You know
else.
what? I shouldn't sound proud. It's bad.
It's
I think the
bad.
reason why you're still singing Zini Mbizalam cheat.
Absolutely not. You think he has that much power over my life? Also, I think, guys, people should stop cheating and just be polyamorous. Like, open up to the idea of having multiple partners and, with the consent of everyone.
I feel
So
like
much
that would
to
really
learn.
work in South Africa. I feel like as South Africans, we should really look into that because
Yeah.
y'all can't even commit to begin with. So like, why just not? Everyone just know about too. And I feel like mentally we do say that because there's people on social media who'll be like, I'm gonna post my man, but like if you're gonna say that's your man as well, I'm go cheat on telangamtu. But
Ngowethu sonke.
You understand?
Yeah.
I feel like people should.
But I
That
agree
is one
with
of the reasons why people cheat. It is insecurities and like wanting to like okay, to feeling like they are like not enough for the other person. Like having that mentality, but
No, I
yeah.
want to disagree on that. Let me explain why I disagree on that.
Please.
In order for someone to cheat on those bases, it's because they already felt in that relationship that they
Insecure.
they are being cheated in a way that, let's say
Oh.
you were cheating on me, and then I'm gonna cheat on you because I feel like I'm not enough for you.
Yeah,
Do you understand?
especially that.
Yeah, so it's like that. Like you were cheating, or you continuously doing the same thing over and over again, and then now you're at the point where you're like, okay, should I really commit to someone that I know that they might fuck up some other time? Because again, I feel like I'm not enough. Because if I was enough, you wouldn't be entertaining other people. So now, thank you. I'm gonna go find someone who's gonna. But I love you. I'm here for you. You understand? I don't get the concept of cheating because I don't do it. I just move on very quickly, very, very quickly. But yeah, no, I feel like that's the reason why.
So apha there's only cheaters akekho umuntu okutshitela.
I sense so chitola, but you know what? With me, I don't care. My thing is that we should stop cheating
and just agree to be with everyone.
Agree with being with everyone. And my
be
friend,
in
I
an
know
open
you would
relationship.
love polyamory.
Also, please.
Because we are itande mbundu. So we must just be open. I think what he said, Ubana, people, you mentioned that people are
Insecure.
Yeah.
That is why people are not open to the idea of polyamory.
Oh,
Please explain to the viewers what's polyamory.
Polyamory is dating multiple people or being in sexual relations
All
with
at
multiple
once.
people, but with the consent of everyone. Everyone must know that you are fucking everyone.
I saw Stembu.
Yebo.
Because of Chadwanga.
Yeah.
Yebo.
It's like uba nesneaky is a professional basically.
Yes. It's
And
not
what's
sneaky
that?
anymore. It's just a link. It's just a link.
Yeah, bo. Would
Yeah.
you guys consider law, nigga?
Mna?
Would you?
Would I
Wena,
agree to
sisho
it?
July, ungazange wachita.
Would I agree to it? Oh, hell no.
You wouldn't.
So
No.
why are you doing that?
I hate
Azange
You're a
you.
wachita.
cheater. But you were like, you are not a cheater.
So I would never agree to it. Reason being, hey man, ngasibe wami bengicinga ngokubani nobo namhlanje imini ka thizeni.
Say it with your chest, my baby. You are
Yo,
selfish.
she
I
was
am.
mama-
Yes, and
I am
that's okay.
selfish when
I'm
it
also
comes to my
selfish.
person because I feel like why am I getting the same treatment as someone else?
I
So
mean,
queer to that idea.
Basically, lo mntu naye ngoku umpreparishele umuntu wakho ozayo. It's just your turn.
But you never know that. But you never know that because
Yone.
it's either you're doing that or it's your forever.
Also, even
It's
if
just
you
your
are,
turn.
Boza, even if you are doing that, it's okay. It's the world of relationships. You date, you move
Yeah.
on. You date, you move on.
They come and go.
What matters is that I have you now. You are mine.
But then again, ngoku, don't you think relationships have emotional strain on umuntu?
Relationships.
Yeah,
They
because
do,
mamela cha,
obviously.
ne?
It's a relationship.
So me, how about si avoid again lo part le ndichitela kwe where we like, okay, yazi Yolanda, let's do le nto so.
That is why when you cheat, I leave. So I don't want to share you.
Yeah.
Aye.
That is why now when
Like
someone cheats on
sharing
me,
is
I
carrying.
leave.
Sharing is
And
carrying.
that's the reason why I cheated on
So
that guy. I thought he
share.
was going to catch me cheating on him so that he tells me truth. But he didn't. So I broke things up with him. I was like, you're so slow. What is
So
this?
also talking about like what you're doing in terms what you said about straining and stuff.
Yeah.
So do you feel like because let's say I lack communication
Sure.
and do yours are communicator yena.
Yeah.
So you want okay, but I'm good at accountability, let's say. So you want to have my accountability and yours as
I
like
see it
communication.
now. I see it now.
I mean, polyamory
I
is
see
not
it.
really about accountability.
Yeah, I'm
and,
just making an
you know,
example. Kaloku bana.
I
Let's say
feel like the
ikhona
only
onilekayo.
reason people bayenza alone that they like specific characteristics about Mnotile. So now, and as you said, I can't get let's say accountability from Yolanda, but I can get something else, you know. But
Yolanda.
for that matter, I still like you.
Yeah.
I still like who you are. I like what yonke into ngawe, but Yolanda naye makabe khona kiphi.
Jolani communication kaloku Jama.
But
No,
then
like,
but
true
then
facts.
ngoku akanayo accountability.
Hakandikenaphi. It's either that's what I always say. Relationships, you'll never find the perfect person. So it's either you settle and you accept the person that who they are and try and build that into them, or you just leave and go find whatever you're looking for. But now you're
Why can't I have you all?
Also, like people
that means
who are doing
you
this type
are
of
low-key
dating.
polyamorous.
Yeah, I
Yes,
must do,
not
must
low
do.
key, high
Not
key.
high key, baby. This is just content.
Oh my God.
This is just content.
Like you can always say I am polyamorous. It's just that maybe my partner wouldn't be open to the idea of me
Yeah.
having
Yeah.
other
I don't think,
and that too is okay.
I don't think like majority of women would
Agree to that.
Agree to that. You have majority. Yeah,
Facts.
Ay bakhona
majority.
kodwa yazi.
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
You've been exposed to
Bakhona.
them. Born and that.
And also, like, I think, with me, it would be fair if I would be, in a polyandry situation, where I am like, you know what, I want multiple partners because
Sure.
I'm pansexual. So I'm
Okay.
like, okay, I want this, I want that, I want that.
Shopping.
But we must all do it with each other. Like nawe uyenza uyayenza mangifuna ningekho ningayenza. Ingabi into yokuba,
Yeah, like-
now you guys are only having it with me, but you are not allowed to have it with each other. I feel like that's just
Each other.
plain up
Eh, kaloku.
sexist.
Okay, Kavne. Okay,
Oh,
now
I
you
hear
say each
you.
other, right? So, in your case, you would have guy as your partner and the mate as your partner, or would it be just I'm a mate?
No.
It would depend, man. I can mix, I can have,
So what if it's
Anyone.
the same gender
You
but they're
guys
not
spice.
Mwogo?
into each other.
Yeah.
It's fine, mate, but
Can
they're
they
just
go outside?
boring. Yes, they can. If we talk about it, obviously. And remember, polyandry, you need to
Communicate.
and have consent. So if uzohamba na uye ngaphandle ufumana umuntu wakho.
Polyamory.
Yes, polyamory, yes. Not polyandry is
Polyandry.
women dating multiple people. Polyandry is everyone. Yeah. Anyways, so if when, for example, you are, polyamorous.
Yeah.
Abantu bakho ufuneke beyazile uba bona nabo bakhona mosonke sikule way sesijola nathi sonke. Xa sifuna ujola thina, futhi xa
Yeah.
ujola mna ngaphandle nomnye umuntu, I have to communicate with everyone ba your group.
There's
Ufuna
no one.
Chat.
wami ngo-
Tell you in the
Uyayibola
chat.
we.
I feel like girls nowadays treat dating as like a nail appointment. But okay, go to Nbola, go three Nbola.
That's great. It's because now
That's great.
women are, it is. Why are you being hypocritical?
God.
Women are now liberated. Let us do what we want with our bodies because you have been doing that for years.
Yeah. Whatever she said.
That is a perfect way to like explain dating. You're not cheating. But
whatever she said.
then if like you are mine, how are you gonna have appointments with other niggas? What I'm calling?
How if you are mine, why are you gonna have other points with other girls but in the corner?
So nathi
So nathi hlambi sixabene kaloku.
Exactly.
and if but for now, dating multiple partners while you are in one relationship, it's
So you are
it's
not
a no game.
polyamorous.
Nah, never.
You are monogamous, but you are a cheater. Damn.
I never said I was a cheater.
You
No,
did! Guys,
Hey, I
rewind
did
the
on the
tape.
first few seconds. But like I am not dating to say that I've cheated on someone. Like umdu that is cheating, someone that is committed to one person.
So that means you are not dating, man. You are
I'm
just
bouncing off different stages, as I said.
You're not a
Okay,
cheater
this stage is
then,
ezinjani
kaloku.
That's why in this-
It's like in the Populace.
Yeah.
God forbid. I want to say
You can
Populace.
never be single and cheat and say you are cheating. Who's saying
That's what I'm
nah.
saying. I feel like what
So
we're
that's
talking about.
polyamory ke ngoku if you're
Didn't
single.
go wrong.
That's what I'm saying. What we are talking about cancels the part of cheating.
Yeah, it does.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like you can't be called a cheater if you like.
Exactly.
You understand?
You
Because-
can't. You can't tell me as single as I am.
I am-
If I start
I am not a
going
cheater.
around,
Thank God.
you are gonna tell me I'm cheating on who myself.
You know what, so
Hey,
if
man,
I
we're
was
still
dating
young.
in like a serious relationship, I don't think I'll do the poly whatever thing. Because it just doesn't sit well, man. Because yamthanda and like seeing them having an appointment at 2 with someone else and ufleke uhlala endlini usonge inyawo and then umlina abuye. It's just not it.
So what I'm hearing
It's just not
is.
it.
So what I'm hearing. Correct me if I'm wrong. What I'm hearing is it hurts to look at it happen, but it doesn't hurt
When you are the one
doing it.
that's doing it.
Do you understand?
Because
So-
you want to do it. That means
I don't want to
selfish.
do it as
No,
well.
but look, I said to you at
Oh,
this
bouncing
point,
off
but
different
but I'm just
stages.
saying, but you
What is that?
bouncing off through love is the same thing. But if I do it, ngawe,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, damn, Malutas is,
It's fair.
just fair. Be,
Cheaters fair.
No, to be honest, ngoku like people know like umntu yamchazela okay le way yethu ayindawo.
You are
But the way
awesome.
sizayenza kuba we
Shout
are
out to
both
you,
seeking
ladies.
pleasure or whatever. There are ladies like that.
Situationship.
That's what I'm
A
saying.
situationship.
Shout out
And
to you,
the-
There are
ladies.
ladies
And I'm
like
happy to be in
that.
that economy.
Scratch that. There are people like that.
Yes.
So that there are people like that. So
Yeah,
much
yeah,
fun,
yeah,
fun,
very
fun.
much.
There
We
are
are
people
not
like
about to
that.
do that.
Yes.
Now we are not doing it.
People like that.
Might as well just ask Meta why not? Why can't we do that?
Actually, one thing about Meta,
Those
best
you guys do know,
therapist ever.
Like, yo, bro, like.
Nugget
ask
guys,
AI for
Meta
you-
is
for
my
your game.
best friend.
Bro.
I call
Best
her
therapist.
bestie.
Best therapist ever.
I call her
Cheap, affordable
bestie.
therapist. Ungayifumana kwa-McDonald's.
For real?
Yes.
Cheap.
Okay, what have you asked me to talk boy?
Yo, I have a
Oh
lot.
my god, a lot.
How
I have
to
a lot.
navigate my feelings.
But now one thing I know, I've asked to Matt and baby Call. was having a fight with my girls. Like, say, bro, this is the situation.
No, but
How do I
have
handle
to be
this?
sorry about that.
Yeah, but how do I handle this? Can you please write me an apology message? Copy and paste.
Yeah, well, why he's
Damn.
our
Okay,
apologizing?
Okay, you see, that took a turn. That was. I thought you were asking. I thought like you were asking how to navigate your feelings,
bruh.
and then actually, but this is how you could do
Yes.
it. But writing a whole message, copy and paste, no edit.
No,
Nah,
man.
just edited it. The fucking kamala again. Then I full stop.
Yeah, I got
names,
so
yeah.
long pants.
I mean, it helped the
So are
situation at that time, and we still good.
So
Doesn't
what
know,
I'm
she'll
hearing
know
is
now.
you were apologizing to pass.
Huh?
You just apologized to pass.
No, the thing is, Yabo, I acknowledge
You
the
didn't feel that
The
apology.
thing
It's
is,
not your
Yabo, I'm a
feelings.
very emotional person, right?
Yeah.
So if we have, like, let's say an argument,
Yeah.
so thetha feelings, and mhlawumbe feelings ezami ne-anger ngoku. And the anger yam doesn't allow me to, ndezehle kanti. But I would understand the situation. I would just need some time to
Cool off.
cool off.
I'm also
She
like
doesn't.
that.
She doesn't give me that time to cool off. She always wants to.
Please give
Sort the
him that
situation
time.
out.
Yeah, I've dated someone like that. So what you have they call it an avoidant attachment.
Attachment.
Yes, and then you're not
Style.
attachment. Yeah. So it clashes. I was in a relationship like that for almost 4 years.
Sure.
And yo, it was
Jolly Populace.
girl, shut up. Damn. So it was like that. It does get tricky at some
Sure.
point where Umutako wants to resolve the matter now.
Now, but
and then then now you come across as a narcissist.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, because as people we deal with different with things differently. Why am I
True,
being seen
facts.
as a narcissist? Because I don't want to talk about something now. I'm asking for you to just give me time to breathe and cool off, because I might say things that I don't mean. I might react in a way that I don't want to.
I feel like that's the best way to even solve a thing. Like everyone just cool down, think about it, and then let's communicate after.
But you told me I'm judging you for copying and pasting that
I
apology.
shame.
All you should have done was
Nah,
ask
but be
Umeta,
honest.
and then Umeta akchele, and then after that you construct your own
Message.
apology. That is genuine.
I
and
feel
in a
like-
guideline of
I feel like me
meta.
telling AI how I feel about the situation, they are able to assess the situation
And
write
process it.
Here's our feelings.
which is the other effects that we have, again, problems that we have
Yeah.
with AI is
Yeah.
that now people are not are no longer using their brains.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, it's hard to
People
think.
are
I understand.
dependent
Facts.
on AI. That is wrong, my friend. I'm
Sure,
sorry.
sure,
like
sure.
it is wrong. It's wrong.
It's just
Personally,
one
I think it's wrong.
situation.
Now people are just lazy to think. They're lazy to use their brains because they know
Yeah.
that they'll chat
ChatGPT. Yeah, ChatGPT.
Yeah, ChatGPT, whatever that thing is. I'm gonna go there and I will ask questions. And for example, my ex-girlfriend, she used to talk about the Subana. She fears for the future of artists.
Sure.
She's an artist. She does ceramics, she draws.
Yeah,
so she was
yeah.
like, she's afraid of the future of artists because now people can literally go on
ChatGPT,
AIs
yeah.
and be like, please draw me this and that, and then they draw
They
it.
draw
And
it,
it's
yeah.
minutes
insanely
or
beautiful.
less.
In 2
Then
minutes.
exactly. And then now you ask yourself as an artist, but damn, where do I stand? The effects of AI.
It does kill creativity. Nyan.
It does.
It does kill creativity.
It does. As much as you are like, oh my God, this is amazing. No, it's
So
not
what-
really amazing.
But him now-
What
but him now-
I
I view it as a positivity.
I was about
you
to
know?
ask,
There
what
is
is
a
the
positive
good and
side.
the
Technology
Yeah.
is a
Positive
tool to make
side
things
of it.
easier.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because Ngoku people are gonna pass in school more, and then also
Oh,
we're gonna
honey.
have more doctors in life.
No, wait, hold on. There was a video of this
That
Chinese
one is-
guy
Ish.
who was graduating in I think it's the University of New York or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
He literally took out his laptop during graduation and he was doing his assignment and the camera came on him and he was like, I'm using ChatGPT to do my assignment. And you want to call yourself qualified if you
you're
don't know
not.
anything.
You're not.
No.
You did no research. You did not do
Nothing.
anything.
People don't
You
even
just-
go to
The information
libraries
doesn't stick.
anymore.
That's the thing.
People
Yeah,
don't
man,
even go
because
to
it's too
libraries
much.
anymore.
Nah,
People don't go to libraries
And
anymore.
yeah, I'm
Like for research purposes,
Yeah.
people don't do that anymore. People just go to libraries to do their homework and their assignments, but they
Assignments,
don't
okay.
use the books. They
Yeah,
don't use the
true.
things to open up and be like, okay.
And
book,
also,
no,
people
no,
don't
no,
necessarily
no.
have to go to the library, obviously, because
Yeah,
we
for
have
sure.
the things at home.
Yeah.
But my problem is us being so dependent, leaning
On AI
AI.
technology.
Technology is not that
It's
bad,
not bad.
bro. Because
but
I mean,
it can
Also,
be.
Colin, most last week Apple did like a whole conference telling us about their new iOS update,
yeah,
which is gonna be iOS 26.
sure.
So this like new update will have like a AI voice that will answer your calls. If you like, I promise you. And I was
Can't
like,
wait
what?
to use that.
Yeah.
So is the voice mine or is it just like
It's your voice, but when I was a teta like a few things, and then you're like, it's like Kaliaku voice, and then it'll answer your calls.
so like how
That is
like
dangerous,
So wait,
man.
like how is it gonna like still closer to Nabo?
Is it going to be automated messages or something?
No, like Kaloku Mos, you're not.
Are you gonna type the things
It's
that you
like
want to
ChatGPT.
say?
No,
type them out
like
and then
Bazithethe.
Ubana, okay, mhlambala ngumxhosa ngiyansi xabeka hloba
uzawuthini?
but like if mhlawumbe uyakhumsha ba like hi and then
Hi Lushi, where you
know,
at?
mhlawumbe yona they will like use your phone's location to tell you about
But then now,
like,
how does then AI know about the conversation that
That's
you're
gonna
about
be
to
had.
have
Yeah,
with this
yeah.
person? That is creepy.
no like
as
Lendo it is not gonna have a full-on conversation with the person. It is like just answering a call to like seeing bana low phone
Voicemail,
will tell
basically.
yeah basically
Voicemail.
in one jar simply. Okay, I'm like if you wanna book like a nail appointment with
Sure.
a cousin and then your
The
phone
AI
up
does it for you.
and then
So that means uyayibhala kaloku.
No,
Awubhali.
How do you tell?
book an appointment at no and then izapha ibook incoko nabo
Because
abantu
uyayiva uyabhala.
kaloku ubhala
You're telling it what to do.
echaze bala enza lento not ba specific ba injani
Mhlawumbi
word by
uyabhala
word.
book an appointment.
Yeah, and then you're
call Thandiswa, book an appointment. Then I follow Thandiswa and then
Hi Thandiswa, can I have an
can we
appointment?
please have an
Yabo.
appointment? I ain't go to time, go to time.
That is creepy. Yabona kaloku robbery is about to escalate.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
crazy.
it's gonna
iOS
be
26, I
crazy.
can't wait.
I wanna go to iOS 18.
Guys,
Scampi.
no. I'm not happy about that.
I don't mind it.
That is so dangerous.
It's really
For
dangerous in
certain
the
things,
AI.
I don't mind it,
Because like
eh?
they can literally use your voice, they can use your images, they can use whatever.
Yeah, well,
very
even now,
dangerous, my friend.
Drake has like songs that he never did because of
Most
AI voices.
artists,
Most
bro,
artists,
that's
I
crazy.
think.
On TikTok, you go on TikTok,
know
you're gonna
that.
find a song.
Oh yeah, that is so true. Ezenzwe AI.
Yeah, too.
For example, ingoma zika Rihanna, abantu abazireleasayo ezo Beyonce, you're like, oh, it sounds like them, but mawusiva kuthiwe
Not there.
it's not
Just
them.
AI.
But if you think about
Yo,
it, technology,
technology.
like
Technology, yeah.
so many crazy, careers got created after technology, bro, especially with the social media.
Yeah.
Like, say,
Yeah.
can speak for everyone that's here. We're getting paid somehow.
For
social
technology.
media, you know.
So we are grateful for that, definitely.
Yo,
that one we are
bro.
very grateful. We are not saying like it's bad.
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah.
It definitely has its perks. It's good size. Its pros, but hey, iphinde ibe nezinye
And
icons.
it disconnects in a band from each other, bro. Because with Fumansega now, we can't even, be in the same
That is
spaces.
a good point.
Like we're so
For
disconnected
them.
with each other, bro.
We are always here. We
Scream.
are always here. All the damn time.
And umnana from a young age, they get conditioned to go on to watch YouTube, to like a
iPad
toddler.
kids.
Back,
Abantwana phones.
iPad
At the age of 6 years, a kid has a phone. The fuck? Jonga, even now, my mom bought a phone and she's like, I don't like this one. I'm gonna give it to I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The younger.
yeah.
my niece.
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, oh, sorry, what? My niece is turning 8. You
Who's
are not
that
about to
doing
give
the
her a phone. You are not about to do that. Like, what are you teaching her? No.
Miss the
This
days of
generation,
Slalupuca.
no.
Miss those days of Slalupuca.
Yes.
Okomdlalo putsi.
Kalupuca,
Yeah, like thinking.
wait.
Oh, no, sure,
all
what are
those
you?
things.
Uduve rounders, boy.
Tell it.
Uduve no rounders. You know the game.
Duvet.
Uduve.
Nah,
Rounders,
like there's
everybody balek.
Mapeka, there's
Bola. Obviously.
I'm not into that much with sports. But yeah, I'm not
boy.
at all, bro. I'm not tapped in the sport. I don't even know when's
It
the
is
But that's
It's
not bad.
It's not bad.
That's
Yeah,
not
it's not
bad.
bad.
Not bad at all.
But Ima guys, can you please tell me what's your first encounter with like technology in terms of your first phone, right? First
Your
thing
boy,
that you've seen.
20, and don't grade 1. Grade 1. Yeah. Then the phone puma inch toy Nokia.
Lumia or something.
It was red on the sides. And then
Express
it
Music.
MTN.
That was my first
Well,
phone,
boy,
man. Express
yeah.
Music.
Sure, like a phone.
it was very loud.
Ngcono la
It
phone.
was very loud.
I felt rich. Because she was on a phone. Hello, Tata. Mama, make a phone. My mom was like, no, not getting a phone at this age.
Lela
You're
phone
too
tira
young.
for abantwana abangoku,
And then my
yes,
dad
yeah.
was like,
Anyone.
Why?
I don't want to. Anyways, guys, did you guys see that thingy on Facebook? That lady where she said, "Wana, who's this? Manager yakhe called her office and then he asked, "Wana,
Aseza.
how come you are a cashier but you just bought yourself a car?"
That's crazy.
I didn't see it. I'm not gonna lie to
Bless,
you.
I will.
Shoni.
So she said that she's been saving
Dlala.
money
Igama
as
lakhe
a cashier. She's been
aseza Limendaka.
Limendaka.
Yeah.
Yabo.
That to me that was crazy. So Utbana, she's been saving money, you know, and then after saving money, she bought herself a second-hand car, which is great, amazing.
Congrats.
Do you know
Instead
even
of
It's like a big thing, to be honest.
instead of the manager congratulating her,
Yeah.
you know, and be like, "Oh my God, you are so wise," you know how you used your money.
Sure,
Majority
sure.
of people don't do that. Like, but how would you buy a car when you are a mere cashier?
First and foremost,
I feel like he was
uhlangana
looking
pona nalokho.
down on her.
Uhlangana
Do you know like
nalokho.
ebembalela like achievements that cousins lay within the year. So he was like, "Say, I see that you bought furniture.
Yes, and then you bought a
revamped
car.
place yakho yohlala.
Yes.
And now you have a car. And, and then they asked for the bank statements is like even to see by and everything was on check.
And exactly, and then she asked Dubana, "Is
Why?
there money missing?"
Oh,
and then I
they
said,
thought she
"Mugai, no,
stole.
no,
There's no money
but actually,
missing.
there's no money missing. Like, everything." And then she was like, "Then what are you trying to accuse me of? Like,
Yeah.
when you are saying, Dubana, I can't be a cashier and make like." And have so much money to do all the things that I've done. I mean, I just feel like it's pure jealousy.
Honestly, first and foremost,
Jealousy.
first and foremost,
And also looking
Umono kwenye
down.
ndawo, uyathakatha la mntu.
first and foremost, now we spoke about the culture of saving.
Yeah.
And also we need to talk about the culture of black people not being comfortable, not comfortable. They're not used to people saving. Because now, lo mntana uzisavela imali yakhe, wazenzela indlu yakhe, wathengela furniture yakhe, nemoto yakhe, on in the name of saving. But because black people because of the system, I'm not gonna blame you for that. They don't understand, or they're not normal. Like, they don't find it normal for people to save.
And like also, she might have like an investor. Okay, Hlami, put some money somewhere else and then just
Irregardless,
let it grow.
my question is, ukena guy.
I'm in
Uthe ublesiwe
Place her with an investor.
I don't care even if she had a business on the side.
On the
If-
side.
Whatever it is that she was doing.
Ukena guy. Honestly.
And she's actually a person on her record that she's been working hard because she had a clothing business.
Yes,
Right?
bonus on.
Okay, that didn't work out, and then she's a person that has honest jobs, bro. I remember this other time she also went viral for like Bonelando during the week versus the weekend. So she showed a sponsor cleaning your boy is doing a low way, and then on the weekend looking
So
fabulous.
that's social media money.
You have. So also I think also she does monetize on social media.
Social media.
And then now she got a job as the cashier again. A petrol station Kashel.
Yeah.
Right. So now and then the guy was like, say, no man, I want you to be a petrol attendant. Yeah, boo. And then obviously they didn't agree to Glondo, which is why she got fired.
Is she
or
still
she
working
resigned.
there?
Nah, she said she lost the job.
Oh my gosh, you should take them to CCMA, please.
Yeah.
Take them to CCMA.
Kumona
CC.
man,
But also I feel like
Fight
even Shell, the
for your
company
rights.
Shell, they should actually investigate this matter
Yeah.
and probably fire the guy that's the manager.
No, he needs to go. Actually, you know what we should be doing? We should all go there. CEO.
One thing about yours.
One
One thing about yours. There's a problem. We must go there.
Yes, we must all go there and fight for
Man,
her.
that's so painful.
That is painful.
I'm
But then you
sure,
know
man.
what?
But I'm grateful
She's-
that she left that
yes,
place.
because maybe the guy was going to, is it a guy? Is it a lady?
I'm in
The
front of you.
person.
Not even
Maybe the
sure.
person was going to frame her at some point, you know. Amazing. She really
She
was
embezzled some
stealing
money,
from,
la, look, yeah.
yeah, you know, embezzling from the company.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a good thing that she left. She will go
Sindisile.
to higher places. I'm pretty much sure that God is about to show up for you. Oh, I'm sorry for saying God. What if you don't believe in God?
Blessings
Like,
are
but
coming upon
Blessings
you.
are coming your way, man. You're about
God
to
bless
you know,
us, blessings.
the universe, whatever it is that you believe in. I'm saying,
No, kaloku ndibuyela kulaa nto bendithetha earlier about like
Ubani?
ukuze ndiba blessed or whatever. Ndithetha as like blessings, as like God bless.
Ted, not a blesser, blessings are
Blessings.
coming your way.
Oh, I love. Oh, Sean, I love you so much.
Omnye umntu that is getting blessings is our friend R. Kelly.
Our friend.
He-
Our-
he was
Hey,
our-
chomgamang.
Our like favorite musician.
Our favorite musician.
Okay, yeah, people's favorite musician.
Yes.
R. Kelly got number 9 on the Billboard R&B Artist of the Year.
Asizumvuyela.
I'm not gonna lie. I did speak about this about R. Kelly not so long ago.
Yeah.
Hey man, hate the man's actions. I do too. But we cannot hide from the fact that he is a good R&B artist.
Singer of all
He
time.
is gifted. And this, we can't run away from that. I am sorry. But hey man, we hate the man for his actions and the things he did.
Yeah,
and
like,
maybe
yeah, like
yes, we can say he blew up out of the cost of other people. Sharp Fere, I agree to that. But hey, he is talented. He before we all knew this problem that he has, not if I don't know this problem that he has.
Yeah.
We were all jamming to his music. Let's not forget that.
Did you know that like recently ngoku apparently lawyers zakhe right zithi ba he got a medical overdose from a medical team iphanga phakathi lana again in the prison, and then
Just a
now
plan
he
to
wants
get him
to
out,
he
man.
wants to get out because there was a person like wayegula mental issues. I mean not mental issues but medical issues, and then he had to get out. So he wants to serve lana sentence yakhe phi phandle.
like in
Sabawe
prison, like
lafe.
house arrest.
Fanini.
Something like that. Because now, like, he's also accusing the president that by they tried to assassinate him, go overdose medicine.
Medication.
Oh my God.
Right? And this is probably the second attempt. Because
Yeah.
there's also been an inmate that tried to kill him also. Yeah, but
He deserves to die.
damn.
I remember us
does.
talking about this prison thing on like how celebrities or people with like
Are targeted.
Those who nice celebrities must be in jail, yeah.
high risk
Yeah.
need to have their own prison cell because these things happen often.
No, man.
But I mean,
No pedophile deserves, no pedophile or rapist deserves any protection. Because here's the thing about pedophiles and rapists.
yeah.
No amount of rehabilitation will ever change them.
Ish.
No, the only thing that they deserve is death. They should just
And even
die.
the damage is already done.
Die.
Yeah, no, he
Yeah,
fucked up
they will
what
never
he did.
change those people.
Also,
and
like-
murder can change. Umdoropayo can change. You know, all these other criminal
Drug
acts.
addict,
They can definitely, change. You know,
Yeah.
but not umntu or but not umntu onjalo man. Hayi, monyanya R. Kelly.
But hey, when R. Kelly got
Sabonyanya
number 9
nathi
on the
chong.
Billboard. So
I don't
Shout
care
out to
about
you,
his
On
music
music.
lighter
career.
news on music.
Please tell me, thank you
Lighter
very
news.
much. I can't
Did you guys
take
see Inkosi YamaNdebele?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did you see his
Wow,
snippet?
boy, wow,
Yeah.
boy,
Yes, sir.
wow,
Cool,
boy.
yeah, for
Mukai
sure.
was like, I'm gonna keep quiet for 6 months, then we're in a bang.
Pinenda, man, you 6 months. Then I'm gonna again.
So yeah, man, shout
I'm
out to
so
Inkosi.
proud of him.
Nah, I
Really,
can't wait.
really
I can't- I can't wait
Especially
for
like
that,
the
for that
video,
banner.
bro. The video. Like
The visuals,
the visuals
Yes,
were
the
crazy.
visuals.
Crazy.
The thing
It's
is, you
at
need to
Ghana
know
level.
one thing you need to notice about Yena, like he always makes sure that when he drops a new song, the visuals are
Shakes.
dope.
Yeah.
Or it says in the NH,
Yeah.
right? Because I mean, this is probably his second song, was it cool? Well, it is a second song,
Yeah.
and it's already blowing up. People are already even doing the challenges.
That's crazy. People are already hopping on challenges.
I love that.
Ghana.
That's so crazy.
that. I
Can't
love that for
wait.
him.
It's gonna shake the internet.
He has
6
so
months.
much influence, man.
No
He
one
has
is
so much
talking.
influence.
No one is talking about how Xhosa rap is actually doing now. I feel like the people in Xhosa rap ngoku are taking it to another level.
Right?
And I remember there's an encounter we had with this one other celebrity.
Pretty ugly.
No,
Who?
Bravo.
Oh,
And he was
okay.
talking about how the things that people are doing outside of the Western Cape who
They-
are not closer or anything like that is,
They
this,
get it from
is
this
actually
side.
what we are
Yeah,
doing,
that-
but it's just
That's
not
what Pretty
we, but
Ugly
like-
said. He said it was like he was like say some people from that side they get the source from here,
1,000.
and it's true, bro.
It's what I said on the other episode that people think that, oh my God, Gauteng people are so great. But if you think about it, majority of the people that are in Joburg, like to be exact, are people that come from
outside.
other provinces.
Exactly.
Then oh my God, Joburg is great. It's great because the
They
people
make it great.
from other provinces make it great.
Sure,
Because if you think about it, a lot of people, I would like to say, immigrate to
Joburg.
Joburg
because
City.
again, it is under the states of it is the golden city, the city of money, everything.
It has
biggest opportunities
it has
and
a lot of
everything.
It does.
platforms.
There's
It has a lot of
culture in
platforms.
Joburg. Like,
So-
you cannot shy away from that.
Hey man, we love to see that.
And
I
like
also
also
love to see
Xhosas are like very creative lately.
Yeah.
Like Tina, we like just come
Oh,
up with
sorry.
random things.
Creative lately. Cut that part.
We've been-
we are the OGs of creativity,
Creativity.
intellect.
Okay.
We
everything.
started
Be
rap.
the OG. We will
Singobani.
please.
I was about to say that.
We started
like when
rap.
you said no man,
Kendrick
Xhosa
Lamar,
rap is now elevating to other
Yeah.
levels.
Yeah.
I feel like because we started it, it's just that now we are getting the recognition that we've always deserved.
Yes, sir.
I mean, even Osiza
Sorry,
Wacho,
Sean, what were
Mazwai,
you
all
going
the
to
stars
say?
are
No,
crossed.
like we can say Teta because when Teta on like her say like now Xhosa rap is hard to pick. So a lot of Xhosas have been creative lately.
Yeah.
In terms
Did you
of
guys
changing
watch even
things.
Elaweza,
Yeah.
Ilanduga in 64 bars, Garrett Ball?
Yo.
You see how many closer rappers were there?
Guys.
Especially the female rappers. Whoa.
Yeah. But there was
Also,
this
the
one,
female
before we get to the
rappers are
females,
fire.
there's this one boy that stood out for me. I think
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
16 years old.
Okay.
And he was there. I was like,
not see him.
sorry?
What?
Come again?
Uh-huh.
You said you how old?
Oh my God,
But
he's the
the
next big
lyric, your
thing.
lyric, dun, 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 and the babies are-
Lyricism.
Lyricism. That thing you have.
Yeah.
I was proud of him, I'm not gonna lie. But hey,
Beautiful.
females.
Efa,
Hey,
bra.
dads.
Guys,
Lizzie.
Yes, and Lizzie.
crazy.
Lizzie is dope as fuck. I was telling
crazy.
my other friend this time, was when music and then I describe Baunjan. And then he was like, oh, Lizzie. I guess she's amazing. I think she's literally the next big thing.
Yeah.
No, Nepinga.
Efa.
Oh, F was also on Creative
Yeah,
Corner.
Creative Corner, yeah.
I was
Bro.
like, it's crazy.
Bro.
And that's what they said on Creative Corner. Like, she might be the next big thing.
I
Not
definitely.
might, she
is.
is.
My bad.
She is.
She is the next big thing.
Definitely is.
That's crazy, man.
The
Shout out
female
to every
rappers are like
CP,
taking
female
over now.
rappers.
They
It's
are.
time.
They are.
It's
They
time.
are. And I'm sure like Udi, Magababona, she's like, yes, come.
This is what
Sure,
we've been
sure,
wanting.
sure,
Because you know,
sure.
song is Bantu Basekapa. So
Yeah.
I'm sure she's like rooting for them, you know.
And also, when you look at like, I'm not really sure about
comments.
this, but most of those female CPUT rappers, they always talk about how they got
Inspired.
CPT.
CPT.
Not to CPT. CPT
Oh,
77.
CPT, not CPT.
Yeah, not to
Oh,
CPT.
oh.
Bathanda bantu bam.
Yeah, Thandiswa side.
Thanda bantu bam. CPT.
Yeah.
Most CPT rappers, female rappers, when you hear them talk, they always talk about where they find inspiration.
Sure.
And some of them will be like, they used to listen to D, they used to listen to
Bravo.
K Kid, they used to listen to a lot of people. And it's just like, now
Yeah.
you're doing this.
Uti, we should like, you know, give props to D because Uti really inspired a lot of people.
Yeah, for
Sure.
Especially like Engumdana Wasekasi, you know,
Wasekhaya
and she
even.
always boasts about the fact that she's from 7784.
I love
And
D,
now
yeah.
as a kid, Yasekasi, you're like, you know what, it's possible.
Sure.
I can do this. I can be there.
She even
Yeah.
commented on Effa's 64
Yeah.
bar
Sure,
on,
sure,
and
sure.
she was like 7
One thing about her, she will
84.
recognize.
That's
like, she'll be like,
crazy.
okay, I absolutely love that. And also,
It's
by the way,
beautiful,
speaking
man.
of her,
Yeah.
Tendon, is this for the culture?
For the
thingy?
culture.
For the culture
Yes.
event. The fifth
Yes.
anniversary is happening on September.
September
September.
20.
26th up until the
28.
28th. It's going to be a
We
3-day
are.
3
event.
days.
She already
has
got the
backstage.
tickets.
Ah, well, tunendaba
Excellent.
zami
She has
nomjalo.
She already got the
backstage.
tickets, bro.
Tunendaba zami.
Anyway,
Oh.
I was telling the
Time.
Chomektomana, I have a whole crew.
She already got
Do you
the
know what
tickets.
happened? I don't want to talk about this, ne?
Airport.
No, it didn't happen there. But you know how there was a one of these podcasts, I won't say which podcast, and one of the hosts was invited and then the other hosts weren't invited. And then they were talking about how
Oh, I remember.
they were so mad. Why were they mad? And then guys, they said Lushi, they did not say Populace.
Oh my God, why were they so mad?
But
though?
Lucy's
I
part
really
of
don't
It is
understand.
Populace.
crazy.
But also, like, no, man, just put in a word. Like, be like, You know what?
I
How
come in
about
four.
my team and
It's
I?
actually gonna
But then
be
again,
dope.
even if
It
you don't put in
is.
a word, man, we have money. We'll buy the tickets.
Yeah, definitely we'll
But
support.
then you would definitely be there.
Because it's going to be a 3-day event. They're first going to do it a documentary at Sticking Off Cinema. Then they're going to do a meet and greet, clubhouse.
And then, the
And
last
then
one
they're
is
going to
the
have
show.
the live show
the
with the band.
main event.
It's gonna be
we can't
dope,
wait.
bro.
We can't wait. We can't
That's
wait.
coming
So
fun.
make
So
sure
excited.
the 26th of September
For the culture.
up until the 28th, you're at For the Culture.
Yes, sir.
Supporting the culture.
But you
Yeah.
must make sure that on the last day you were there. Because
Sure.
Yeah, because that's the show. That's the main
You understand?
thing.
I mean, meet
I
and
think
greet.
it build up
that's
your
cute.
corners great. I think curation, yeah, the build up, the documentary, and then a meet and
The meet
greet,
and
and
greet,
then
and then that's
live
crazy.
band. What a way!
I think I'm
to
gonna be there
curate.
and I'm gonna vlog all 3 days
For real.
on YouTube,
Shout out to you, man.
not TikTok,
Lucy.
because
Shout
I
out
ain't
to
gonna
you.
be able to.
Oh,
do all
speaking
that.
of YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on the
and
page.
share.
And share
And
hit
share.
the notification button so you are notified every time we drop.
Please.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very
We
much
love
for
that
your
for
services.
you.
Is there anything else on the entertainment news?
We
Missed?
have
Okay.
let me just check. No lie.
The lady that got a role on ETV.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Her name is
I
She's
don't
actually
know her.
from
All I know is that she's
Africa.
pretty. She's so beautiful.
Umhleshe,
And it's
yeah.
always like
Kuhle
very
Melaphi.
inspiring when you see Xhosa people, man,
Yeah.
on TV taking over. Because honestly, like especially acting, that industry
And
is
not
dominated
only-
by Zulu people.
Yeah.
And that's not
Yeah,
bad. That's not
yeah.
bad.
It's not bad, yeah.
Don't make that face. That's not a bad
That's
thing
not
because
bad.
they are, like I have mentioned
They are
on
talented.
the other episode that they are mad talented. But also I feel like we are also mad talented. We're just not giving the chance.
For sure.
I think it's a matter of his space, man. Like
I don't
the
think it's his
platforms,
space,
maybe
the
script.
platforms.
I think it's the
the script,
audience,
nakhona.
man.
I don't think it's
even
bad.
it could be long. Even the producers, even in the script.
Yeah.
They're not even Xhosa people that are there.
Because guys, they are the stories that we produce.
Nah, I also think it's the fact that Xhosa
Aye.
people, they have a tendency.
Months.
I also feel like Xhosa people have a tendency of fearing more than anything. Like,
Fearing.
as is born sometimes. Like, you find out that, you see, for instance,
Xhosa and fear.
there's not in, like, every space we go into,
Yeah.
we
We
dominate. We dominate because of the confidence and stuff like that. But you
Yeah.
find out, but because of certain situations, some people don't see themselves in certain.
Nah, I
Scenes.
think mna Xhosa
I don't know if
people
they're
are
alive.
amaXhosa.
Oh, ndiva ne?
amaXhosa bazi critics. Yabo. Bazi critics kwinto yonke futhi.
But the thing
For-
is, sorry,
Okay,
Lendia criticism. I
Yeah.
think Xhosa people are critics. We criticize ourselves.
Exactly, I was gonna say like you criticize your own because nayazi ba nifuna iboniswe njani into iye.
Yes.
It's like even saying mhlawumbe even like if you go to a space with your high amaXhosa siphethe kanje, you know that you're gonna get chowed ngoku.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was that video. What
Exactly. You can't. So like I feel like you guys are very, 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 very strict when it comes to your own, because especially like when it came to the TV show that they had with Gqeberha, like it was criticized a lot.
Why?
It was criticized a lot.
But wait, I want to talk about
I don't know what to
Tukuhle.
talk about it.
Yeah.
One thing
As
I
in,
want to
I'm not talking
applaud her for is that
Yeah.
not only did she get a leading gig
Sure.
on ETV, it's an Afrikaans
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
an
yes, oh my
Afrikaans
God, yes, I
70
wanted to
land.
say that because when I saw the name of the show, I couldn't even pronounce it because
Me too. It started with K.
guys,
Kelt
I
something
don't
or-
know Afrikaans. I couldn't pronounce it. I was like, yo, listen to because
Yeah.
But shout out to her.
Shout out to her because now you hear her there. She
She
kind
prating there.
prating.
prat.
but
She
like-
is a prata shame. I got prat mixi ba die
Like
ding
proper.
or
Obviously, she was
like,
never gonna get the job.
no. Prata is prato. A prata mgenaso food.
Yeah.
I got it like prata.
feel like
Diana
also-
is a marafa. No. Uti die so ba uyach.
I absolutely
She goes
love
straight
that.
with
Shout
it.
out to her.
Proud of
man.
her.
I feel
Represent
like
us,
also
my
like
girl.
the main reason why Zulu is like dominating like the movie scene or like the TV scene is because more people are like exposed to Zulu compared to Xhosa, because Xhosa is hard to speak. Like no
I think that's a lie, my friend.
Xhosa is more hard to speak compared to Zulu, and like also more people
I don't
understand
think
Zulu.
that's
Yeah,
the
but
reason,
they struggle with the back.
Yeah,
No,
Tina-
I don't
Tina
think
have
so.
the
I
cliques.
think personally, I think the people that are dominating in the industry, like behind the scenes, are Zulu people. So who are they going to open up doors for?
Their
Zulu
culture.
people.
Oh,
The scripts
like
that they are going to
producers
write
and stuff.
Zulu scripts, Zulu, you know. And also like it's also unfair to other. Let's not talk about Yogu. Zulu number Xhosa. Let's talk about other tribes. Nah, woman, they're not dominating in the industry.
Skim Sam is doing it for
like,
them.
Guys, the industry is like this. It's so narrow. Like
Skate
in the box.
it's like in the, yes.
I
it's
feel like everyone
yeah.
should just speak English, act, and then call it.
Ah,
No, this is South Africa.
Now you are colonizing
Because like
is
now,
South.
why are we always?
Now you are colonizing
Don't piss me
television.
off.
Yo, sisekabantu abangamaXhosa. Let's celebrate usisi wethu omdala.
Ma.
Thandiswa Mazwai.
Thandiswa Mazwai.
Celebrating 30 years in
30
the
years
music
in the
industry.
music industry.
Shout out, man. Shout out, I'm not gonna lie. 30 years, it's
That's
not a
long.
tough road. It's not
30 years.
It's not an easy road. It's a tough
Yeah,
one, especially
it's
in the
not.
industry.
So
the
from
fact that she was able to be
1995.
consistent with it and still be there.
Bro,
From
imagine.
1995.
That's
She's
crazy.
been in the game.
Since 1995,
She's still
actually, man,
1995.
What was happening?
1995.
Anyways,
Asingafumane democracy, mos.
Sasifumene
Nah,
democracy.
shout out to
1997.
Siswam. Shout out to Sister.
Democracy sasifumene 1994.
1994.
Yo. I ndine stress.
Swallow stress.
Saqala uvota 1990. So, guys, kubovuka, like it's too early for this. Okay,
Miss politics.
that's what I'm saying.
Did you guys
It's
watch
too
it
early
always?
for this.
Ushaka Ilembe.
Ooh, I did.
No, I didn't. But what
Can
I
I be
saw was
honest?
I've never.
the premiere.
Yeah.
Where people looked absolutely gorgeous. My favorite was Zozibini's dress.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
When
She's
people
gorgeous.
showed up,
She's
yeah.
gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie.
People showed
Okay,
up.
yeah,
Yeah.
people showed up. And then some people were like, it's just a normal event to it. I'll just show up however. And like, hey.
But the production is crazy. I watched the
I didn't
the
watch
episode.
the
It was crazy. It was crazy.
Can I be honest?
Yeah, but,
Like, can I be honest?
uh-huh.
Look,
Can I be honest?
please
Yeah,
be
out
honest.
here.
Shout out, great series. Not gonna lie, I love the fact that
Amazing
it's going back
actors.
to our history, and you know, Lucy and history. We love that for South Africa as
Africans
a whole.
as a whole.
However, let's not compare. Maybe because it's one episode out, but like I would like to compare that one episode with, let's say,
Another.
with the previous season. I don't know, man. Something that I'm not feeling.
off.
Yes, there's something I really haven't identified. Like, what is the problem? But it just doesn't. There's something like with me at first. I was hooked. Like,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
hooked.
Sure.
Now I'm just like.
What did you feel like was missing this time?
That's what I'm saying. I
they're,
haven't
like, making up things now.
identified. No, they're not making up things. Wait, hold on. No, but it's
Why
just
would
like
they?
I haven't
It's Facebook, bro.
identified like
Populace is still-
where do we go? What's happening? You understand?
Kinyaka kuruta.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But love it. I'm excited for it. Maybe I'm judging too early. Let's watch the whole season and then we'll compare again.
Yeah, maybe you could be judging too early.
Yeah.
Just like me judging Floyd Chivambu. Floyd Chivambu, guys. All right.
What happened this time?
That man.
First it was the
Hey
pastor,
man,
now
that
this.
guy hopped
What happened?
around.
Man.
Uyahopana. First it was the EFS, then he left, you went to MK. Now MK is like, sorry. See, we don't want you as our SG anymore.
Yeah.
We don't want you as our Secretary General anymore. And you know what? Now I think it could be Liant or
Right.
of going to
So now they're
visit
cutting ties with him.
Ubushiri.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhlawumbe bamlindile nje ixesha enyanga, and they were like,
They waited
you know
for
what?
by that
Siyaziqhela
done,
wena.
like,
I don't know what is the main reason
Of
you know,
what?
of him being
not being-
removed as
Yeah.
a secretary general. And then now Mugai is like he wants to open his own party, political
Yeah,
party.
for sure.
Whoa.
So
That's a big move.
Why?
Floyd wazwa isixhayela mfanami.
Yo, I love.
Yo wazwa isixhayela.
Umzali khona umzali usixhayela.
Ayingeke
Kasimele,
political
Kasimele
isixhayela if you want me to say it like that.
Umzali political style.
Anyway, so
Kasimele yon.
so the reason why I say this is okay, so like to summarize everything that happened, he did what he did with Ubushiri, and then there was a statement that hey, I get Ikeni as MK.
Yeah, yeah.
Rishabu, we don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
Sharp Fere, and then he did something to piss off now
What did he do?
Oh, Jacob Zuma. Nobody pisses off Jacob
What did he
Zuma.
do? Because I really don't
Jacob
know
was
why.
powerful.
Nobody pisses off Jacob Zuma. There was some information that was shared. I just forgot the tits and details about it. But there's information that he shared to, I would like to say, an op, Kazuma, and then Zuma was like, "Oh hell no, we ain't doing that." And then Floyd comes out and says, "Hey,
Oh, wait. I think I heard him say, yes, on this other interview. He said, Ubana, people are going around spreading rumors that he wanted to give a hat to Mr. Zuma. And then after that, Mr. Zuma was going to leave as the president. And then he was going to take over as president. So like in a sense of he's going to use immunity to take his style.
president.
Yes, I heard him say that.
MK
he made a
president.
joke about it. He was like,
wild.
let me take off this hat because now people are going to think that,
But no, and then after that, got Pumi's statement. He released a statement about how he is calling a conference. So a conference is where media is just going to be there, and he's going to be in the
Different
bench.
media
And in this media, he is going to be releasing all the needs and grids and the dirty work and exposing every single one.
Yeah, you tell all. Man.
That's why I'm saying Ustaela, because you release my business, but I'm working with Yone. Do you think Yone is gonna work with you, but you are releasing my business?
Sure.
Ustaela. And then after that, he's talking about how he's gonna create his own party, like you had stated, and in this party, he's gonna make sure that corruption. No.
They always say the same
everything.
thing.
Wara.
No, we don't
Typical
need a new
parties in
party.
SA.
Floyd, we don't need a new party. What we need is change in the government system. That's what we need.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you
there's something that I
very
always
much.
talk about. I feel like this thing of having more parties is just breaking away and creating more corruption, creating more situations that we don't
causing
want
chaos,
to be in. Because I understand that sometimes people don't see eye to eye. But if you look at the ANC, you look like Mkondo Caesar, you look at the EFF, you look at the I'll count the out. But you look at all these other
They all come
political
from
parties,
Milwaukee.
they're all advocating for one thing. They're all
Exactly. They have the
advocating
same
for
values,
unity.
basically.
Everyone wants something that is, they all want the same thing. So why are we breaking apart?
I think we should just have two political parties. That's it. 1, 2. So that
Just like
when you
America.
once car, just like
Yeah.
America. So that but if we win, people are going to leave you. That's it. One of these things of us having million political parties, it's not gonna work. But then, guys, on that note,
Women cricket.
Ray Parisha, Sitikuni Indobana. Do not forget to purchase tickets for the 2nd of August for Evendia Back to Spring.
And we also have an activation towards
yes, we
those. We have Robertson. We have
Naisna
and
George.
We have George again. People have been asking me about George. George.
coming.
Siyabuya. We had fun. We loved it. We enjoyed it. Shout out to you.
And of course,
Before you forget,
okay.
Yes.
the match
Oh, yes.
that Sean is wearing.
Yes. It's a whole
stand up.
Stand up.
They want me to stand up.
Can you show us
It has
your morale?
hands.
360.
Is that over?
What's that?
Izangomba.
Populace
Yeah,
Africa,
so-
Cape Town, South Africa.
Exactly.
Ooh,
So
that
that is our
rhymes.
match.
That's
Our
true.
meta match is out now.
Yes,
you can get
sir.
it on our website,
Link on the description.
www.populacemarket.com. You can get your own tracksuit for 1.4
Including
That is so
Yes.
affordable.
Including-
delivery.
including delivery.
That is so
Easy. You can get it in
affordable.
green, white, black,
Green, white, black,
blue,
and red.
and
red.
red. Yeah.
Shout outs.
Yeah, man,
Is there
guys.
anything else?
There's nothing else.
Subscribe.
Apart from, guys, do not forget to subscribe.
Subscribe.
Like.
Comment.
And follow us on all our
Social media platforms.
pages.
From me to my
To Sean.
host, we say bye.
Bye.